guys, today's look is inspired by Katy Perry. I've seen a lot of pictures of her lately. I was looking through a magazine, I don't remember which one it was, or what. I tried to find it for today but I couldn't. It was one of those where they compare like a bunch of her outfits, like in Us Weekly or something, and every single one she had the same type of makeup look. It's like a nice, you know, overdone black liner, very thick, with kind of like a shimmery, like bright silvery look. So that's what I did today. All the products that I used on my eyes can be found at the Drugstore, which is awesome. A really nice quad that I think is very nice, that is by L'Oreal, and I'm going to show all of that and everything. Actually, I fibbed. Not all the products I used on my eye, because I did use one. I used a white eyeliner that is the MAC. But that's not a total necessity for the look, regardless. So this is a very versatile look. If you were going to be Katy Perry for Halloween, which I think is a very good idea, which now I'm thinking that would be really cool to be for Halloween. That might be what I do. You could use this eye look, which is totally Katy Perry. Put on like a fruity little fun outfit. Fruity. Because, you know, she likes fruit on her clothes. And a blue wig. Or a black wig. I'd do a blue wig. I think that would be fun, personally. And then you'd be good to go. Or you could just wear this to the store like I'm going to do today. It's a little different. It's a little fun and I like it. Like I said, the products are very accessible and cheap, so good deal, good deal. So I hope that y'all enjoy it, and if you want to see exactly how to do it, then keep watching. To get started, I'm applying this NYX or NYX, I don't know, jumbo eyeshadow pencil in pots and pans. It is a very pretty silver, and it makes a great base. And then, of course, as with these, always you want to blend with your finger, because they can go on a little thick and crease very easily. And then take it and run it right along your lower lash line. We're going to have like kind of a thick color down there that goes down pretty far, so don't be afraid of blending it down a little further. What you're going to do is you're going to take this quad by L'Oreal, and it is called, it's number 936 Black and Smokes. There is another one at the Drugstore that looks exactly like this that's also by L'Oreal. The colors are almost identical in that other one, so just be careful when you go to pick them up, because when I refer to the color, I mean, you'll get pretty much the same effect with that one, but when I refer to like where the colors are and stuff, I don't want you to get confused if you have the other one. First color I'm going to take is the one in the lower right-hand corner. It has a little lesson on the back. So like it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not what I'm doing, but this one has a little 4 on it. Take an eyeshadow brush that's really going to pack the color on. This is a Sigma one, and I do have a link to where you can get these in the more information, because people do ask me about these often. So I'm just kind of doing an even coat, very simple. And then when you get to the crease, just kind of turn the brush sideways. She usually doesn't have a lot of dark color going up the brow bone, so we just want to keep the color down pretty far on the lid, but since this is a lighter color, it's okay. Then we're going to take that same color on the tip of this brush and kind of follow it along that base down there. Then take the lightest color in the lower left corner on the same brush and focus it toward the inner corner, and then kind of down a little further around where we just applied the color. And then you're going to take a pointier crease brush like this one and take the color in the upper left hand corner, which is a little darker, has the 2 on it. It's kind of like a dark frosted, all these colors are pretty frosted. The darkest color is just kind of like, it is more like a matte shade with some sparkle to it, if that makes sense. And apply that to your crease. Then rather than taking it up the brow bone so far, you're just going to kind of swirl it in this outer corner right there so that it kind of goes out. Alright, then you're going to take this number 3 color again in the lower left corner, the lightest color. You can take that first brush that you used, or something that's kind of angled like this. This is a good type of brush for your brow highlight. I'm taking the lightest color and just kind of dabbing that under there. the brow highlight's going to be a little more dramatic than usual. Okay, now take a smaller, pointier brush like this, which is kind of like, you know, one of those pencil pointy brushes. And you're going to take the darkest color, right there in the upper right-hand corner, and just put the brush in it just like that on the very tip. And we're going to follow it along our outer lash line. Kind of just swirl it around this outer corner. Alright, then take the lightest color. I know I'm like going back and forth a lot with all these colors. And dab that on this inner part of your eye. Alright, now I'm taking my very favorite liner in the whole wide world, the L'Oreal Carbon Black Liner. Well, these are both L'Oreal products. Didn't really mean to do that. And you're going to make kind of a thicker, it's time for a new one of these, it's getting kind of dry, a thicker line on this outer corner. And normally wouldn't do the wing first. I can't really talk when I do liner. Requires deep concentration. And you want to wing it up. I'm going to wing it up a little more dramatic in a minute. But first, go ahead. You want to keep it pretty. It's crazy, I can't talk when I do it. You want to keep it pretty thin on this inner corner, and then make it very thick as you go up. This is still pretty thin. And then we can, since it's dried out a little, since I already, you don't want to do this right away or you're going to have a, too thick of a line. Kind of do this right before you need to dip it again. And you're going to kind of curl it upward a lot more than we usually would. And then we're going to kind of bring it back in and make this outer part very thick. Alright, and then you can take that black eyeshadow, the darkest one in the palette, and an angled brush, and just kind of dab over the liner. Okay, so now we are going to apply our mascara, and I'm using my CoverGirl Lash Blast. So dramatic lashes are pretty much a must for this look. On your upper and your lower lashes, I was thinking about using some false lashes, but this side looked really good just with mascara, so I decided not to. But if you don't have longer lashes, then, And the bottom ones, as I said, are just as important. It's really going to bring out the color that we used on the lower lash line. And I made a boo-boo. Totally made it a point to do this before I did my lower mascara, but, it's just how it goes sometimes. I'm not a fan of doing this. I don't really like white liner on the lower waterline because people I see sometimes tend to overdo it, but if you do it very lightly, it can work, it can look nice. But if you want your eyes extra bright, which hers are always very very awake looking, apply a little bit of a white liner, and I'm using the MAC Fascinating Eye Kohl. Just be very careful and apply it to your waterline. Normally you would not have to be this careful, but since I already applied my mascara, there's nothing worse looking than the white smudged into your mascara, so just be careful. Alright, that's it for your eyes. Keep watching. I'll show you how to get the look on the rest of your face. So to Katy Perry out the rest of your face, you want to really make sure that you first start out with a foundation, a very good one that's going to really even everything out. She always has that really nice porcelain effect to her skin. And I used the Matte Velvet Plus by Makeup Forever. I might do an updated foundation routine video. Won't be super different from what I did last time, but maybe a little bit. And then you don't really want your cheeks to be super bright. You mainly just want a nice pink glow. You could even do a peach color, whatever. I've seen her do all different kinds of colors. I am going to use my Smashbox Blush, Rush, and Blush. Love it so much. I've already applied some, but I'm just going to apply a little more with a brush like this. This is a Sigma one from their pink set. And again, I'll put a link to all these down there. So it just gives you a really nice bright pink look. And then for my lips, I wanted just a very frosted shimmery pink, but that was also pretty glossy at the same time. So I used a gloss, and it's the MAC Lip Gloss in Nymphet, which is one of my all-time favorite MAC lip glosses. Apply a little more. It was a while ago when I applied it. Alright, so to highlight my cheeks, I'm going to use a little bit of the NARS Albatross, which has a nice kind of golden sheen to it. If you don't have a nice highlighting product, you can use even just a lighter eyeshadow. It gives you a nice brightened effect, a little bit of a sheen for something special. So this is it. This is kind of my basic Katy Perry look, and I really hope that y'all enjoyed it, and I will talk to y'all very soon. Bye!